Hello guys, this is our tutorials, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you guys how to create a text water spill effect using C4D Realflow and C4D Realflow plugin. You can get the plugin on my website, and C4D and Realflow is also on my website. All of it is for free, but once you have the plugin installed into C4D R13, you can open up C4D. And you probably saw in the thumbnail what it's gonna look like. If you want to see the preview again, then right click on the video and then select stop download, and you will see the thumbnail, and do the same vice versa to start the video again or just click play. So yeah, once you're in here in C4D, go to MoGraph, MoText, select the text and go to Objects tab and increase the depth to 55, and the font, let's change that to something that's not really wide, that's more narrow and thin, like NEOU is a good NEOU is a good font. Looks kind of elegant, and yeah, it just looks nice. Okay, so next you want to go to Caps tab, and at the Start cap select Fillet, and at the End cap, I don't know, I guess we'll just keep this, we'll just make this hollow, and at the back it's gonna be closed so that that water doesn't flow out of this end, it flows out of this one, and the text looks kind of nicer this way. So now what we want to do is we want to make this text whole, and to do that, select the text, hit C on the keyboard, right click and select children, click on select children, hit C again on the keyboard and right click again, select children again, right click again, and select connect objects and delete. Alright, you can pause the video or rewind if you need to see the steps again, or if you missed anything. Now we want to export this text to whatever folder, and from there to Realflow, and that's where the plugin comes in. So go to Plugins, Realflow, Realflow SD exporter, and select where you want to export the file. Click on the button with 3 dots and select whatever folder you want to export it to. I usually do export it to desktop, it's easier, and name it text water overflow. Okay, yeah, and then hit save once you have named it. You can name it whatever you like, doesn't matter. And the frame range, you can increase or decrease that, whatever you like, and hit add all, and it's gonna add the text, and then hit export. Okay, now we can open up Realflow. Yeah, open up Realflow, create a new project. So select project name, name it text water overflow. Alright, and select the file path where you want to save it, because once you get back into C4D you will need to load the meshes, and it's really important, it's almost a crucial part to know the file path where you saved this project. And you can change the file path by clicking the button on with the 3 dots here, but I'm not going to change it. So once you're ready, click create a new project. Now let's go to the top and select import, and click on object. excuse me. Then go to the desktop or wherever you saved it and find it, and then select it and hit open. Okay, so now we have this text in Realflow. It's kind of hard to tell which end is closed, which is open. It seems like this end is open. And hold Alt and use the various buttons on your mouse to move around and look around. Okay, so now to fill the text with liquid, go to the button with three blue dots on it, and select Fill Object, and then go to Node Parameters, and in Fill Objects tab there's going to be an Object Selection option, and here you have to click on the little dot on all the way to the right and select MoText, which is the text that you want to fill it, and click OK. And now let's increase the resolution to let's say about 50. Don't go too high because your computer is gonna lag out. And hit fill volume, yes. Okay, so now you can see that the sides of this text are filled, but it's not really gonna do anything right now. The water is just gonna flow inside of the text. What you want to do is add, or what we want to do is add gravity so that it goes down, or you can even add an attractor and the water will kind of be attracted upwards, which I think it's even cooler. I'm actually gonna try that right now. So go to the button with the red triangle, click on it and hit attractor, and select attractor, click on it, and then hit W on the keyboard and bring it up so that using these arrows, bring it up so that the water goes upwards, not downwards. And I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so now we can simulate it just to see what happens, and I'm gonna to simulate it, click on the simulate button right here, and I'm gonna click on it right now, and I'm going to be back once it's done simulating. Alright, so it's done simulating, and as you can see, what happens is the text is at first is filled with water, and then the water kind of starts drawing away from the text, and then it comes back because of the momentum, and it kind of creates this mess, and I think that looks pretty cool. So now we can get to the meshing part, but at first let's go to File and Save Project so that we don't lose anything here. So yeah, now to create the meshes, go to the green mesh button right here and select Particle Mesh Render Kit. And here in the node parameters of the Particle Mesh Render Kit, the polygon size, let's put it down to 0.03. I think that's good. It's slightly better looking. It's going to be slightly smoother liquid than it would be if it was standard polygon size. So, but that's in the count that it's gonna create meshes for a longer time. So now we can hit the mesh button right here, and it's gonna start building the meshes. So if I hit the mesh button right here, actually I'm gonna take down the size of the frames, and to do that just select the number of frames and put it down. You don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it because I don't want it to take so long to build the meshes. I'm gonna put it down to 150. Okay, and who cares about this window? Alright, so now just hit the mesh build meshes button right here, Okay, and I will be back as soon as it's done. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see, it's done meshing. Now it's time to import it into Cinema 4D. Import the mesh into Cinema 4D, and you have to make sure that you haven't closed. Sorry, I haven't reminded you of that. You have to make sure that you haven't closed the Cinema 4D project that you're working in, or else you'll have to remake this text. So yeah, and also I want to say something that I should have said before I started building meshes. When you click on build meshes, you have to go to frame 0. Sorry, I didn't tell you guys that. That's the only way it works. You go to frame 0 and you build meshes. So yeah, now let's save this project file just in case, and we can close out of this now. Now the plugin goes into work again, the Realflow Cinema 4D plugin. So if you go back to the project, the Cinema 4D project, and go to plugins, Realflow, and Realflow, click on Realflow Mesh Importer, and select the file path. First of all, select Mesh Importer, and then File Path, and click on the button with 3 dots, and go to wherever you saved the project. In this case, it's scenes, text water overflow, meshes. So yeah, go into the project, the text water overflow, then meshes, and then I'm gonna select from 7. That's where it started building meshes, because I forgot to put it to frame 0. I put it to frame 7, and that's where it started to build meshes from. So select the first frame, or it's more recommended that you select the third frame, but I'll just try this. An error occurred with the application. Oh, come on. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it won't crash again, but I'm not gonna play through it so it doesn't crash. But you get the point of it. You can basically do anything with it now. You can put a material on it, so if we create a new material, and hopefully it won't crash, so double click on the material tab, select the material, and change the color. I'm going to change it to red, and select reflection, and go to texture, Fresnel, and close out of that and bring it to the liquid. Put it on the liquid, and let's make another one quickly. Oh, come on, don't crash. Don't crash on me. Okay, there we go. And keep the color gray, and select reflection, and go to texture, and select Fresnel, and now drag this material over to the text, and let's create lighting really fast. So go to create a plane, and let's enlarge it a little bit and kind of drag it over the text, and let's create a material for it. So double click on the materials tab again, double click on the new material, select luminance, and drag that over our plane, and let's drag it just a little bit more up so that we can't see it when we zoom into the text. And let's go to edit render settings right here, and select effect, ambient occlusion, and then again effect, global illumination. Go to iridance catch, stochastic samples low, record density low, and let's render this. Click this button right here to render the preview and see what it's gonna look like. So as you can see, it's not the best lighting in the world, but it's pretty good, and it looks kinda cool, this effect of water drawing from the text. So this is pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna stop it about here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Sorry for the technical problems I've been having with Cinema 4D. Please thumbs up the video, please subscribe, and see you guys next time.